This is the Fan Connection Podcast where we talk all things sports entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Royce the Kid Michaels.
And I'm the real deal Devin Steele. Thanks to everyone who's listening.
Let's get right into it.
Bad Blood War Games Part 2.
For this second half of the Bad Blood War Games edition, one of us will be going through a table.
By way of diving from the top of a ladder.
The choice of which will take the move is completely up to y'all, the fans.
Like for Royce Michaels to go through the table.
Comment if you want to see Devin Steele go through a table.
Make your choice now. WWE Smackdown, October 11th. Man, who turned Smackdown into Crackdown?
Jimmy tells Roman they are not the ones in our opening segment. And they need him. I don't necessarily think they talking about Carmelo Hayes. Devin, what about you?
No, they're definitely speaking of Jey Uso. Yeet. But Roman says no yeet.
I know. So, I guess that's not going to happen right now.
Yeah, they basically talked about their former success, and they're like, we got to do this to get back to it. We need Jey. And so, practically, yeah, they're just trying to get the gang back together. But in the first match of the night, it is a United States title match between Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight.
The match was alright until halfway through to me. Because, I mean, as you've seen, Andrade eventually comes out there and causes a couple of distractions throughout the match. And we've seen Carmelo Hayes and Andrade too many times. And I just don't want to see it again.
And I've tried to be nice about this. Alright. But I'm going to have to say it. Logan Paul was a better United States champ than LA Knight, in my opinion, based off his run so far.
Who needs a super finisher every match they have with somebody?
And just entertainment-wise, I don't even like Logan Paul. But I gotta admit that he knew what he was doing. Like, he knew how to get the crowd going and stuff. And even though he didn't defend the title and wasn't around as much, I almost felt like he had more relevancy.
And then LA Knight, he just gets the win by pretty much a BFT out of nowhere top sense.
And I feel like that was recycled. I feel like they've done that.
And just to find out that after the match, Carmelo goes backstage to, complain to Nick Aldis, and then now we have to see Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes again for another number one contender title shot.
And we already saw this. We already seen this. That's what this was.
I don't know who else is sick and tired of this, but I know me and Devin are. It's something else has got to go. Then KO comes out, cuts off this random tag team that we don't know yet, and says Cody turned on him. Just for the mic to get cut off and Cody to come out and him get mad. What's going on with this, man?
KO's a crybaby. That's all there is to say.
And all Cody did was come out and get sent home by Randy, pretty much.
Yeah, and Cody and Randy swapped licks. And everybody was really angry.
And then that goes into a little tag team match that we'll talk about in a second. But then Randy Orton gets jumped by KO.
Yeah, they find him all getting whooped up on backstage. I don't know what KO's problem is. It's they're working, they're trying to help Roman, I guess, and stuff. But you gotta admit, KO, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on right here. They need to clear some stuff up in the ring next week, maybe, or something. Because I'm a little confused now.
But moving into the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeat Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Which, in my eyes, these girls are the new Funkadactyls.
They do kind of look like them.
They move like them.
But we don't know them yet.
But the match was interesting for the most part because of what they did, actually. It was weird.
I mean, just a bunch of good athletes, right? I mean, Chelsea and Piper were out there, and they're still working off the dumpster match finish. They're still finding ways to implement that, so I guess it's fine, man. Entertaining enough.
And of course, Jade and Bianca's gonna get the win.
Those titles don't really belong on anyone else at the moment, except for maybe Damage Control. Speaking of them, why is this team getting this match over Damage Control if they're the #1 contenders?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you said that, man. Where the hell is Damage Control? Why were they not in this match?
Doesn't make sense to me.
Got me beat, man.
But in the next segment, Naomi and Liv step up to Nia Jax.
Literally, step up.
Yeah. Nia says she's going to beat Liv. Naomi comes out and is like, "You don't say that." Her husband's back. Now she's brave again.
She thinks she's back because she beat Tiffany Stratton last week. That's all it is.
And she does really like kind of bring that to attention in her promo. She's like, "I beat your little Barbie sidekick," you know, and all that kind of thing.
She's like, "I'll fight you right here, right now."
Yeah, so they set up this match, and it was a pretty decent non-title match. But you gotta admit, the Judgment Day stays busy. I got to acknowledge the Judgment Day's hustle.
All I gotta say is, dude, you know they left Raw for a good reason now.
But during the course of the match, Liv Morgan gets the briefcase and costs Nia Jax this match. And so...
But this match should have been a title match. To be fair, I feel like that should have been a title match, and Naomi should have lost it, or should have won against Nia Jax, and that should have just been it right there. But it wasn't, so we gotta keep having Nia Jax, guys. Sorry. As for the main event, we got Solo and Jimmy Uso, little brother versus big brother.
This is Jimmy's return match.
This whole match, though, Jimmy's getting cheap shotted by his little cousins on the outside.
Yeah, bro, it is literally just classic Bloodline. Like, there's 4 of us and 1 of you. It doesn't matter what you do. We're gonna catch your foot in the most pivotal moment, or we're gonna break your eyes, or hold you on the rope, or something. Just a bunch of cheaters. No
chance that Jimmy or even Roman, if he were to have a match, no chance they're gonna get a win until they get some help, right?
And this match, I feel, was just kind of made to reiterate the point Jimmy was making in the beginning, that they need some more help. And it's like, it's true, bro. Spinning Solo, I don't want that.
And Jimmy ate a hard spinning Solo.
But yeah, real nice of Roman Reigns to come out and help Jimmy after the match. I don't know what he's expecting when there's 4 guys out there, and Jimmy just wrestled a match and lost, got beat up and lost.
And one of them guys being Jacob freaking Fatu.
And he's like, "All right, guys, we can do this." Ooh, ah.
Gets beat up. Yeah. They're going to have to go to Raw and do some recruiting or something. That's all I can say.
They're definitely blurring the lines between brands going into Crown Jewel.
Because, I mean, you got to think. We had Mommy on Smackdown. We had Liv Morgan on Smackdown.
And, I mean, it's just ramping up. I'm getting excited.
They're starting to switch gears into the Crown Jewel and War Games top attitude, and I like it.
So let us know what you think heading into the PLE at Saudi Arabia.
Let us know how bad you're tired of LA not doing these stupid spamming freaking super finishers. We can't be the only one that's tired of it.
Everybody get hype for Carmelo and Andrade #7. Woo! Yeah!
Like, do we really need a Game 7 with them? Come on! And then KO gotta quit being a crybaby. Y'all know that.
But look, y'all, that's Smackdown for the week. Thank you for watching. And that's about it for this episode.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
As for the fan connection, we're out of here.